go. We're live. The Hangout.
That's so,
okay, we're live.
so
we're live on the air. We're live.
Up top.
Oh God, I don't want it. I don't want this.
Too much pressure.
Abort!
And this is why I took a shower beforehand.
Yes.
Nah, we can't smell you. You're fine.
If you're not wearing pants, it's cool.
That's a
We
good
don't
point.
have to know that either.
Oh.
Because no one stand up. Like, nobody's wearing pants. Just don't stand up.
That's right.
Well, yeah, I don't wear pants. You know.
All right.
Is there a YouTube link that this is viewable at?
There will be, and I will.
Because it's
Get ready
live. It streams live, doesn't it, on the YouTube?
Yes. Let me find the link. Last time I tried to find the link, I ended up tweeting a link to.
Mom and Dad, I'm famous.
Hold on. Let me get him on the phone really quick.
Yeah.
Mom, be quiet.
Throw him on speaker.
All right. Let's see. All right. So this is the official first Metal Bandcamp Gift Club live hangout. There's no real rules. We're just hanging out, talking about awesome music. We've got a bunch of people on tonight, and we are gonna just kind of go around the room, essentially, talk about something awesome that somebody gave to you on Bandcamp this week or yesterday or last week or whatever, just something that you've been spinning a lot. Before you, so kind of intro yourself, maybe throw your Twitter handle out, because I know most of you by your Twitter handles, and at this point I know most of you by your first name. But I probably won't remember. I'll know your Twitter handle better. So throw that out there too, just because that's where we're normally talking on a daily basis. All right, so we are. Andrew, let's start with you, bud. You're on the end. We'll just work our way back to me, and then we'll roll with it. I do also have to apologize. Apparently, Google Hangouts has a 10-person limit, and I didn't realize that. So if you try to get in tonight and you can't, don't sweat it. We'll do another one next week. I know we're trying to plan a weekend one maybe for people that have to work during the week and can't be up past 9 o'clock bedtime or something. So don't sweat it. We'll get you on. I'll make a list, and so if you're on this week, we'll try and avoid having the same people on every single week just so we can get – because, man, there's a boatload of people that said, hey, yeah, I want to be on this, and now they're all yelling at me on Twitter saying, you jerk, I can't get in. So I'm kidding. But – Andrew, man, start us off. Intro yourself a little bit. Where are you from? Like I said, throw out your Twitter handle and tell us something about an awesome album you got this week.
Yeah, so, all right, my name is Andrew Olson. I'm in Portland, Oregon. My computer's running so slow, so apologies.
You sound fine, man. Don't worry about it.
Okay, hi. So the last, Andrew Olson on Twitter. My name is O Void, based off of the Sun album. Andrew00_, worst Twitter handle ever. But the last thing I got was from Mr. Frank Santorelli. It was a solid Doom album from Vae Soulless, V-A-E-E, Soulless, for those who don't know, and it is fucking killer. It was actually one of the first additions to my albums of note of last year. It's like a Black and Doom album. Came out March 20th. It's called Adversarial Light. And it's immense and definitely something amazing to check out if, you know, when you're thinking of Black and Doom, a lot of people think Indian. And these guys just took it up another notch, and it really blew my mind. I'm a terrible writer. I'm a PR dude who does like indie music PR, so like metal and all that is really my forte. But I've just been so inundated with everything, and whenever I get gifts like this, it's awesome. Like I really don't know what else to say.
No, dude, that's great. That's perfect. That is perfect. So you said you got that album from Frank?
Yes. Awesome dude. Let me pull up his Twitter handle. Fuck. I feel so bad because this dude has been killing it, by the way.
I randomly counted his stuff like a couple weeks ago, and he was over 100, like within the first week that
His
he
Twitter
lifted out.
handle.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He is a solid dude. Like
His Twitter handle is @FVS_metalhead.
yes. big power metal guy.
Yep.
I went to buy him an album, and then I realized I needed to pay rent. Luckily, I have payday coming up here in the next few days. I'm gonna give this guy quite a bit of stuff. I felt bad because he's just been on a tear. So definitely, this guy's the real deal.
Yeah, he is, man. And if you're not familiar with Frank, you are missing out. Dude is a monster. He is probably now. So this whole deal is not based on like who can give out more albums or whatever. It's really just do what you can when you can to make somebody smile. But Frank has really like gone above and beyond to just absolutely amazing. Just how much stuff he's given away. It's like you said, over 100 albums in a week.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, absolutely crazy. So
he's probably gifted about as many as Frosty's got in his wish list.
which is saying a lot. Frosty's
that would be a lot of fucking money.
He is Santa 2.0.
Yep. Well, that's awesome, Andrew. That is really awesome. Yeah. So you said you work in like PR stuff?
Yeah. So I work for Parachute PR. If anybody really wants to check it out, it's at Parachute PR. But yeah, we mostly do indie stuff, things of that nature. So not really in the wheelhouse of most of us here, but metal has always been my upbringing and really what got me into music as my career basically. All the guys growing up in high school were all into like deep screamo stuff. I know, Frosty, I've sent you a few things screamo related, and then screamo kind of went into metal and deeper, and I just really was drawn into metal, and I've just grown from there.
Awesome, man.
So if anybody has any interest in some screamo, I just saw Carry On Spring a few days ago, and they ripped. They're awesome. I picked up 2 of their albums. They just had a split with this, I think they're Italian screamo called Sadia. Never mind, I can't even pronounce it, so forget it. But I'll see if I can find that out. But it was put out by Echo Canyon. They're a label out of, I think it's Italy or something like that. If you guys want to look into that, they're called Carry On Spring. I'll type in.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard that name before.
Yeah, so if anybody knows the band Kid Crash, they're a pretty big, like, mathy screamo band, and one of the guitarists is in this band, Carry On Spring.
Okay.
That's kind of getting away from metal and all that, sorry.
Well, no, man, this is as much to, like, hang out and get to know each other as it is to talk about music, too. And it doesn't have to be metal. So if you've got something on your wish list that somebody gave to you, it's not metal, but you're just absolutely loving it, talk about it.
For sure.
There's a couple people that asked throughout the week, hey, do I have to gift metal albums? No. You gift whatever you think is going to make somebody happy. Don't even worry about the other stuff.
Sure. Actually, to that point, the very first thing Frank sent me was one of my old coworkers. He was like, oh, you should check out this old hip-hop group that I knew the dudes in that was called Cloud City, and that was the very first thing he sent me, and I was like, what the hell? And so I sent it to my friend. I was like, dude, this dude just gifted me Cloud City. He's like, no fucking way, that's tight.
Is that a Star Wars reference?
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I figured, right? But you never know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly. You can't be too sure. But no, their album cover is Cloud City, so it's...
Does Jonathan have, like, a legit mic setup? Because that is impressive.
Yeah.
He's recording a podcast.
Well,
I
record my
I'm going to
podcast.
sell it to iTunes after this.
This is the professional podcast coming to you now.
Oh. It's like I'm being interviewed now.
No.
Yes. Y'all, if you don't listen to Jonathan's podcast, he has the most soothing NPR voice ever. His podcast is also killer, but I just love listening to your voice, dude. The Metal Minute that you do with Seth, obviously your setup is quite professional. That's why it's also part of the reason why it sounds amazing. You got a really soothing, like, you just got a great radio voice.
Well, thanks. And the Metal Minute thing that I'm doing with Seth, and that was mostly just me wanting to help out with Skull Toaster because I've been like subscribed to that thing forever. And he said he was full on for people writing about stuff, but he had this idea for wanting to branch out a little bit. And it's cool. He kind of sets the tone for what he wants to do and what he doesn't want to do, and then I just write a bunch of dumb jokes about Satan. So it's great.
That's awesome, man. So what we're doing basically is we started with Andrew on the end, and we're just running down the line of people here. Looks like Seth dropped out because you jumped in, which is cool.
Did I boot someone out?
No, he probably jumped out because he hates us.
What a jerk.
Kidding. That guy doesn't hate anybody. He probably jumped out on purpose just to give somebody else some room to get in.
Well, then I'm grateful.
So, yeah, send him cookies or something. All right, so yeah, we're just running down the line talking about basically introduce yourself, name, where you're from, throw out your Twitter handle because that's how we know each other primarily.
Right.
And then something awesome that you got gifted in the last couple of days or week or whatever. Jacob, dude, you're up. What's good?
Let's see. I don't even know what my Twitter handle is. I'm just now getting back into Twitter. I think it's Woodcarver to be. And yeah, this has been awesome actually because you and me have talked, but yeah, just life happens and you get down, and then all of a sudden you start doing something, and someone sends you something, and it's awesome. I got Balance and Composure. Actually twice because I couldn't figure out how to take it out of my wish list.
Yeah.
So,
oh, Jacob, hold on just 1 second. Can y'all go up and, if you're not talking, at the top of the screen there, hit mute microphone? We're getting some background noise from somebody.
Oh, it's me. It's me. I'm playing Zastor.
Oh, okay.
Disaster.
I'm sorry. I'll turn it off.
No, it's fine. I'd say just mute your mic when you're not talking. It's fine. That's why it sounds like we're at the circus. Awesome. Okay, cool. Jacob, pick it back up. Where were we at, man? You were...
so I got Balance and Composure, and which is freaking awesome because I've been wanting their stuff. It's from their Split EP thingy-majiggy, and I just went through, honestly. I've been meaning to go through and start adding stuff on Bandcamp, and for like almost a year, I just haven't. And then this was like, hey, Bandcamp related. I was like, oh, sweet. So, yeah, I haven't been able to gift anything yet, but when that paycheck comes through and that debit card is able to be accessed, oh boy, I'm excited to do this. Yeah, I don't know what else. I've been really listening to, actually, since As the Story Grows. That's how I found out about this. And Maranatha, that's who I've been like listening to nonstop. And what's great is because I work with only like 3 other guys, and I pretty much run the warehouse. And they're like Gaither family band type of music people. And I started listening to Maranatha, and I'm pretty sure I gave somebody a heart attack, and it was beautiful. So good. But yeah, my taste is all over the place. I mean, yeah, I listen to everything, and I'm getting familiar with all this stuff. I've had Twitter for like since 2011, and I haven't even hit 1,000 tweets yet, and I've done more so within the past week than I have ever. So once I get the hang of all this, it's gonna be pretty sweet. But yeah, what else? That's it.
Yeah, good deal, man. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. It's all about building community and making new friends. So
Yeah.
that is sweet. Who else has music playing in the background? Mute your mic or turn it off. There it goes. Hey, I had to turn mine off too because it was picking up in my ears and I couldn't concentrate on what I was saying. Sweet. Frosty, you're up next, man.
Oh, okay. Hey, my name is actually John, but everybody knows me as Celtic Frosty. My Twitter handle is at Celtic Frosty, which is spelled exactly the way you think it would be. Um,
You sure it's not Celtic? No, I'm just kidding.
no, it's not Celtic. God damn it.
Although there were some Celtic Frost jerseys floating around, like basketball jerseys floating around at one point, which were pretty great. I wanted to buy you one, but then I couldn't figure out where they were. So.
No.
I feel like there had to have been like 20 people that actually got that from the basketball. Like, how big of an audience were they going to have for that joke?
Yeah, I don't know.
The Venn diagram isn't especially big, is what you're saying.
No.
But anyway, I'm in Austin, Texas, and God, so I started doing this on the day it started, and I already buy a shitload of music anyway, which if you see my Bandcamp account, you know that. So I was really excited about. Like, I thought about giving people albums before, but I never actually did it. I don't know why, I just didn't. And this kind of encouraged me to start doing that. And once I did it, it was like addicting. Like, I wanted to buy other people's albums more than I wanted to buy them for myself, which actually worked out pretty well because I've gifted 21 albums so far, and I've gotten 43 in return, which is nuts.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy, man. But you're right. It's more fun for me to give something away.
Yeah.
I bought more music in the last 2 weeks than I have in the previous probably like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
Just because I don't buy myself that much stuff. I'm in the same boat with you.
Well, part of the reason I even like write about music and stuff is just to share good music that I find with people to spread the word about good bands and stuff. So this is an even better way of doing that. Like, you see something in somebody's wish list or something, and you're like, oh, they gotta have that, and so you just buy it for them, and then they actually have the music to listen to. So it's really cool. I'm trying to think of like what's the album I've listened to the most that's somebody's gotten me. It's probably I'm trying to look at my Bandcamp now, but I'm scrolling forever. Okay, here we go.
Yep. Yeah, as you said that, actually, I'm
Yeah.
just opening on my Bandcamp page because I don't remember.
The name of the band is Vomit Fist.
Yes.
I've been listening to that album a lot. It's fucking awesome. It's just like dirty, like thrash, like I don't even know. It's like no, it's actually more like grindcore, I guess. But it's just really fun and helps you get your aggression out. So that's
It's like
the
one of the most metal names ever, Vomit Fist.
Vomit Fist.
Yep. It immediately, for me, conjures images of Anthrax's first album with the dude punching the barbed wire fist through his face.
I, of course, immediately went to drunk people in a bar just going, oh, and not knowing what they're doing. But, you know.
That is a good way to fight if you want to get somebody off your back. Throw up on your hand and then punch them.
But that was a cool one because I had actually never heard these guys until I saw some people giving the album to each other. And then I checked it out and put it on my wish list, and somebody bought it for me like 30 minutes later. So that was kind of cool.
Yep. Yeah, there's been a bunch of stuff like that I've seen. I'll go through and favorite when somebody tweets out, hey, I got this awesome thing, and they include a link, and I'll favorite it just to go back to it. And there's been a handful of things that I've found that just from other people sharing stuff. That's been really cool.
And I've actually gotten people have given me a couple of things that weren't on my wish list, and it's worked out pretty well so far. So that's kind of cool too, like stuff I'd never heard of before.
Yeah, there's a secret to that if you don't know somebody's email and you want to gift them something that's not on their wish list. But it's dangerous. because they might not like it.
Yeah, it's a risk. But even
But
if I
it's
don't
awesome.
like it, I'm not going to tell you I don't like it. I'll just say thank you.
You stupid jerk! You gave me this thing I hate.
Yeah.
Yep, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, cool. Jonathan,
Really,
go.
I have to run in a few minutes. The band is coming over to my house, so if I could just go real quick,
No, we want to
and
see
somebody else can have.
We want to see
my
the whole
spot.
band. We want to see the whole band. You got to pile them on your couch when they get there.
They will not. They're very anti-social.
That's all right. Yeah, go ahead, Megan. Jonathan, we'll come back to you in a second. Petco.
We can finish with Jonathan. I've got like 30 minutes. I was just shouting that out.
Okay, cool. Jonathan, go ahead, bud.
All right. Well, I won't talk about the podcasting stuff because I already mentioned that briefly. I do, except I have my main thing, which is a podcast called Respectably Loud. I just have friends and family because I have like 10,000 friends in real life who are musicians, and all of them do it on the side for fun. Don't make any money off it. So I was like, well, in all of our daily lives, we just work in spreadsheets and shit. So I'd like, why don't we just really have like adult time to engage in like all of our fun passions? I don't know if it makes anything special, but it's fun for me, and I have 2 kids at home that require my constant attention. So actually having adults over to have adult conversations about fun things is basically why I do it. So if other people like it, that's awesome. But in my
wait. So your podcast, all of those people come to your house? Oh, I know.
Yeah.
The dude from Wolf and the Epitaph on the most recent episode came over and had dinner, but I didn't realize like that is it's like a local thing where you're most of the time with these podcasts you're like doing one of these, a hangout or a Skype deal, and talking to them that way. You're having people over to your house, feeding them dinner, and then talking to them about rad music.
Yeah, it's actually the whole. I mean, I don't make a point of talking about it on the recording itself, but for me, the experience, what I wanted to do when I was thinking about doing a podcast at all is that I wanted to have people so that I could look face to face, have that sort of natural like conversation, not have that Skype delay where you wait half a second and be like, oh yeah, that sounds like, yeah, I agree. Like there's, I just wanted to have people in my house and people that I know, so that's not like creepy, like come into my basement so that I can talk to you.
That could work too. I mean, don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, if we get to that point, maybe, but for now, it's mostly just reaching out to people I know, and a couple times I've had actually people reach out to their friends to come over, which has been fun. But yeah, mostly it's just people come over for dinner and a show, and we have some fun, and then it turns into a podcast later. Actually,
that's outstanding.
As far as stuff I've been listening to, Jacob, I don't know. I thought his last name was Free, but it might be Freb. J Freb on Twitter. He just sent me today the Intervals album. And actually, Andy from The Wolf and the Appetite was the one who had said, "John, you need to absolutely check out this album." And so I showed up this morning, and I was like, "Oh, that's sweet." So I listened to it, and damn, that if you like some prog, then that's a good album to check out. Yeah, that's mostly it for me. I mean, my day job is I work at an airline, so I arrange people's weddings, and that's boring as shit. So, but it's nice hours and allows me to see my family on the weekends and evenings and stuff. So, it's not a bad way to pay the bills.
Yeah. Well, man, if you can find something that you tolerate and can pursue your passions on the weekends and get that family time, man, it's a huge blessing. So.
Yeah, that's kind of what I go for.
Sweet. Awesome. Well, Josh, you're up next, bud. What you got?
Well, I'm Josh. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. Twitter handle at JSHSTEW. Kind of weird. What have I listened to the most? Probably it was a Frank Santarelli gift. Speed Breaker. That thing's just crazy. Just speed metal, party. That's awesome. And probably listen to it more than just about anything.
Have you? Yeah, and there's Frank's name again too, man.
I'm telling you, he's all over the place.
Yeah, Frank's
Wait.
the dude.
Frosty, so you're from South Carolina too? I know you're in Texas, but
Yeah, I grew up in South Carolina. I lived about 30 miles from Greenville at one point in this little town called Gray Court.
I know exactly where it's at.
Yep. My dad was a pastor there.
That's pretty cool.
that's awesome, man.
I'm actually not representing, but I'm working with a band from Greensboro called Echo Courts. Again, it's just an indie band, but still, that connection. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Isn't that
so
North
far.
Carolina?
Yeah.
That is. Yep.
Man, get that shit
I'm
out of
an
here.
idiot.
Yeah,
All right.
well,
I'm gonna sign out and just go hang myself.
no, don't do it. Don't you do it. Yeah, if you're not from the East Coast, Greenville and Greensboro are two different states.
You got the Ville and the Borough. That's the suffix is vastly different. Makes a world of difference.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm Canadian, so I would have had no idea if anyone else had said anything. I would have just been like, oh yeah, that sounds right.
Just whatever, just keep moving. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Oh, cool. Megan, you're up because your band's coming. So.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go quick. I'm Megan. Obviously, you all know me as at Megans_law on Twitter. And I was participating in the gift club like literally right when it happened because I don't sleep ever on Twitter, like checking shit out. And it's been this really awesome thing. I've had a very like shitty few months. This thing happening was just like the light at the end of the tunnel almost. And it's been really awesome. And I know already that I interact with on a daily basis, and then all these new friends because people were gifting Couch Slut. We've made like the #2 selling record on Bandcamp, like in the metal genre, and I was like fucking shocked. And like flattered, and I was like blown away. So it's very cool.
Wait, so if people are not aware, you're the vocalist for Couch Slut.
Yes.
Yes. And if you haven't heard Couch Slut, you need to.
By my raspy ass voice already. I do the vocals in Couch Slut. I'm in Brooklyn, New York, obviously. It's been really amazing on the musician side of just to like the sales that we've done. Like we can now like put that toy out soon, and on the other side, the record that I've listened to the most, actually, I haven't varied. Like Frank Santarelli, for example, sent me like probably 10 records already. But the one I've been listening to the most does this random. I just found this from just like perusing like the noise rock genre on Bandcamp, and I found this record. I can't see it. It's like this picture of this little boy's face, and he's like all beaten up and shit. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? And so it's this one dude, and he plays guitar, he does vocals, and he calls himself White Spot. And this record is called I File, and it is so fucking sad and heavy and like kind of doomy noise rock. I can't even really do because it's just this one guy. So you listen to it and you're like, whoa, it sounds like a full band. It's just this one dude.
You said the band was White Spot?
And the band I've got to run. And you guys are all awesome for giving the gift of Couch Slut.
Yes. And we will continue to do so.
Much I appreciate that.
You guys need to go record some new music and
Pronto.
Print up some new shirts. I need that too in my life. I need a Couch
It's
Slut
almost
shirt.
done.
Good.
Shirts, hoodies, everything.
Do it. We're gonna keep giving you money so you can
Oh
keep
my
making awesome
gosh,
shit.
these southern accents are killing me right now.
Can I get a shirt with the album cover to wear to my
y'all-
parents' house?
Yeah. How many discs will be in the next one?
We discussed making a shirt of the cover of My Life as all of us in the band were like, no one would wear that. But then I'm speaking to y'all on Twitter, and everybody's like, no, I would totally fucking wear that. So
Everywhere.
Would that be as much of a pain in the ass to get
I would
printed
I
as
would
the album
die.
cover though? I feel like that'd be
Yeah,
you'd have some issues getting that printed up too.
we'd have to send it to the Czech Republic. Apparently they don't. But anyway.
They don't care, so the party's in the Czech Republic if we ever want to.
I mean, if
They're the only
Cradle
ones that get
can
down
do
like that.
if Cradle of Filth can do the Jesus is a cunt shirt, I think we can get away with this.
We'll see.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give up my spot to somebody. Cheers, y'all. And yeah, hit me up on Twitter. I'm always down for video chatting. This rules. I do nothing. Obviously, I just like to sit in my house and.
Well, we will keep you sane.
All right,
Keep you
y'all.
occupied.
Have a beautiful evening. Have a wonderful rest of the chat.
See you, Megan. Have a good night.
Yeah.
See ya.
Adios.
Cool. So somebody else is going to jump in. We'll see who that is. It's a little bit of a roulette game. We'll see who clicks on that link first. But Paul, you're up, man. Talk to us.
All right. Cool. Well, I just pulled my headphones out, so that's cool. Let's see. I do want to say I think my favorite story so far of the gift club, and I wish Megan was here and she would have talked about it, but I don't know if you guys saw, but her label actually asked if she was okay because, like, of all the sales that started coming in randomly, like they thought something had happened to one of the band members.
Yes, I love that, man. So, if you guys didn't see the story, oh, Jason, what's up, buddy?
Hey, you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
What's up, Jeremiah?
Doing well, man. Doing well.
You got
So-
somebody else waiting to get in that I snuck in
Oh, I'm
front
sure.
of?
I'm sure there were like 25 people that have tried to jump on the link, and I didn't realize there was a 10 person limit. So it's all good.
Well, I was
No worries.
watching. I was watching the feed, and I saw Megan say she was splitting, so I was like, "Well, I'll try to join."
Yeah, grab it. So basically, what we're doing right now is just kind of going down the line, introducing ourselves. And
Yeah, no,
doing that
I've
deal.
been watching.
Oh, sweet. Okay, good deal. So I
Yeah.
don't even need to intro anything. Awesome.
Nah.
Well, Paul was talking. Let me jump the camera back to him.
Yeah, of course.
And we'll circle back around to you, man. Thanks for jumping on.
Hey, no problem.
But yeah, Paul, I love that story. I didn't see the tweet at first until Manny War mentioned it. That's insane.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I just let you introduce myself. I'm Paul. I do Twilight Fauna. For those of you that don't know, I think it's just at Twilight Fauna on Twitter. So I'm kind of like Megan. I guess I've seen it from both sides because people have been gifting my albums, and also I've been giving and receiving gifts. So it's kind of a cool thing. I feel like I get two gifts really because when somebody gifts my album to somebody else, then somebody, it spreads my music. and also it's kind of been a boost in sales for me. So I think I'm going to have some shirts printed as a result of it that I wasn't planning on having otherwise, but it's sort of helped me so much, so I feel like I want to do something with it. So
Yes, I love that. Yeah, I'm really excited. So, and maybe I can get together with you and Megan and Cloud Kicker and a couple other people, Josh from Slaves BC. I really want to like kind of dig into the background of like from the musician standpoint, because we're all seeing this on Twitter from just like gifting each other stuff, but to get kind of the behind the scenes of how this is kind of affecting you guys, and some of it we can see, but I'd like to dig into that some more too, but maybe we can catch up on that later. That'd be awesome.
yeah, I mean it's been a huge a huge help to me. I mean I had an album come out like sort of I guess 3 weeks ago or something, so things were kind of like chugging along, and then all of a sudden it sort of just exploded with this thing. So I think it's been kind of amazing for a lot of musicians really, and labels too. On a personal side, I guess for me, I'm trying to think the thing that I've listened to the most. I think somebody gifted me the new Yellow Eyes, Sick with Bloom. I think I've been like burning that up lately.
Yeah, that's a great dude. I got that. Somebody gifted that to me, probably Frank, because he's the man. Like 3 or 4 days ago. Dude, great album.
I'm gonna jump in and just say I've been listening to that album just recently because something on Twitter popped up. I was like, I haven't listened to it. I'll check it out, and I've been bumping it nonstop. It's so good.
It is.
Bumping it. All my tens.
I've got that on vinyl and it rules.
Yes. All right. So before I got a couple of messages here of people that are requesting access. So if a couple of you guys that have already chatted with us,
I will jump off. I will say that. I'm going to jump off because I went first. So yeah, I'm going to hop on YouTube and keep watching. And plus, my battery's about to run out because I left my charger at the office. So it was awesome to meet you all, talk with you all. So I'm going to jump off and then let everyone else take from here.
Yeah, and I think what we'll do is we may turn this into just kind of a rotation, like jump on when you can, talk for a couple minutes, hang out for a little while, and then jump off so somebody else can jump on. I don't know.
Perfect.
Making it up as we go.
I'm gonna jump off as well because my wife is coming home in a few minutes.
Right.
So.
And you don't want us to meet her?
I'll have to pay attention to her.
Oh, everybody's bailing.
That's fair. If you want to stay married, that's a good thing.
I'm going to drop my Twitter handle on the chat thing, see if it pops up for everyone on YouTube or whatever, and then jump off. Everyone has the Twitter handle in case, and then yeah. So
cool.
I'll keep following on YouTube until my battery dies. So yeah, this is awesome. Keep it up, guys.
Yeah, Andrew, thank you so much, bud.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Somebody fill me in. Who's Andrew?
His Twitter handle is ANDR00_.
Is he like brand new?
We all are. Yeah, we. It's really just
Trav.
There he is. What's up, Trav? You made it.
Is he like brand new? That ain't Trav.
Okay, so
you all are. Not you, bud.
Travis, you got to turn off the YouTube video, man.
Hey, Trav.
There he is. What's up, Trav?
Instead of a picture, we just get his logo.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Yeah. So, Jason, I'm not really sure. We kind of know each other by our Twitter handles, but.
Right. Well, mine's Shark Throne.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
I love this dude.
When we actually at some point we'll have a tweet up somewhere, or maybe several in different cities around the country, and we're all gonna have to get name tags with our Twitter handle written on them,
right?
So we know who the hell each other is.
And that's when I really regret that choice of name, Shark
Yeah,
Throat.
I'm a non-conformist, so I'm not gonna wear any name tags. That's not happening.
You jerk.
You'll just have to get yours tattooed so it's more authentic. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I really am hopping off now. So I'll find the YouTube link.
Celtic
I'll keep
Frosty's
watching.
leaving.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, buddy.
man.
I tweeted it out, so it'll be in my timeline somewhere.
All right. You guys have fun.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
Take it easy, man.
Later.
Good night.
Guys, I think I'm gonna hop off too. I gotta split for the night. So
Paul, thank you so much for jumping on, man. We'll catch up at some point. Maybe I'll shoot you a DM or something we can figure out. We'll chat. Because, like I said, I'm really curious about just kind of your point of view from the musician's standpoint. So.
yeah, that sounds good. Thanks for having me, guys, and thanks for everyone gifting all my stuff.
Hey, Paul, love your stuff, man.
Hey, appreciate it. It's cool. I recognize it's cool just like being able to see, like, put a face to some of your names. It's kind of amazing.
It is cool.
Yep.
All right, guys. You have a good night.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
I'm gonna dock out too. So y'all have a good one.
See
All right,
you,
man.
Josh.
Yeah, man. Enjoyed it. It's been fun.
Yes, sir. We'll do it again next week. Have a good evening.
All right. You too.
All right,
Oh,
Jacob, what's up,
September?
man?
Nope.
Everybody else?
Jacob, you there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
There you go. Yep. We'll do it again next week. Have a good evening. Uh-oh. Turn off the YouTube video.
Not you, buddy.
Caller, please turn down your radio.
Oh,
Yep, exactly.
we got
Exactly.
the absolute pro here.
Yep.
You sound like a friggin' airline pilot.
Funny you mention that. I work for an airline.
Yeah.
I thought you planned a wedding.
Pretty sure, Jonathan.
Yes, that is both.
He
I work for an
Jonathan, I'm
airline.
pretty sure I've seen you on like 4 different podcasts. Your name has come up on like every podcast I listen to.
I'm a virus just spreading my filth everywhere.
I know, and it's pretty awesome.
All right, so
Canadian virus.
that's like the friendliest virus, though.
I like to think I'm friendly.
Well, you're
Canadian
Canadian.
virus. Canadian virus. Oh, did I get you sick? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You joke, but that actually sounds like a thing I'd say.
Fantastic. All right, Sanskar, you're up, buddy. Paul just went, right? Yeah, so you were next.
All right, so I'm Sanskar, at Sanskar Wagley, that's my name, on Twitter.
What up?
Currently in the Dallas area. Bandcamp, I mean, I love Bandcamp. I've been using it for a couple years now. It's the best digital music platform out there. This whole gift club thing's been a lot of fun. The last record I got was, I think Frank sent me the new Horrendous record, which is pretty sick.
That's so good, man.
Yeah. Like, I don't listen to enough death metal. I'm more like a black metal dude, but this Horrendous record is pretty sick. A little melodic, a little old school. I really dug it.
Yep, it is that, man. That's a fantastic record.
Yeah.
Cool. You said you're in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to keep a running list of like who is kind of close to who.
I'm from New York originally, but I'm in Dallas now.
Okay, what part of New York?
Staten Island.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was born like way out west in Jamestown, like an hour and a half south of Buffalo.
Oh, way out west.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, Western New York. I'm sorry, Western New York. 7-1, yeah, not way out west. Western part of the state, which, if you live in the city, is Hicksville. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to keep a running tally, so I know, Jacob, like you're in Lynchburg, you're kind of close to me. Sanskar, you're in Dallas. Celtic Frosty's in Austin. I'm trying to keep a running tally, so at any point, if there's like shows coming through, or we can meet up face to face. I love that stuff too. So
that's a good idea, man. You're the organizer now.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Don't throw that on me. Don't throw that on me.
You did it. You did it.
You started it.
You did it to yourself, brother.
Well,
you started it, nice guy.
Yep. If I can make two.
Way to go, being nice.
Yeah. If I can make two of you crazy lovebirds fall in love and meet and
John can
make out on
marry
the
you.
couch or something.
John can.
Yes, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I always have to ask the question like, does the resort you want to go to allow same-sex weddings? Because some do and some don't. So not everywhere in Mexico and the Caribbean is as progressive as the rest of us. So yeah,
Marry you at
if
the
you ask the
airport.
question, you have to be like, all right, let me just check. Is that okay? And they'll say yes or no.
Hey, and I officiated a wedding in November, so
Yep.
we got all bases covered.
I will say though, for my day job, I actually for my own wedding, I try to get as much Star Wars into my wedding as possible. So I often tell people, you don't actually want me planning your wedding.
Yep. But did it work though? Did that pan out for you?
We came into the reception to the Imperial March, and all of our tables they weren't numbered tables; they were Star Wars character tables. So you're at table Chewbacca.
Dude, that is amazing.
Whoever you married, hold on for dear life.
Oh, absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah, I got married on Halloween. Not on purpose, just because that was the day when we were planning things, and that's kind of where things fell, kind of all came together. I wanted to do costumes at least at the reception, and my wife shut it down. So.
Oh.
Well, this way you could wear a mask.
Yeah.
How many of your friends were pissed that you did that on Halloween?
I didn't care.
I would have been overjoyed, man. That's perfect.
My special day. How many people dressed up for your wedding?
They were all in regular wedding clothes. Like 0 people wore costumes.
Okay.
I tried to egg it on, and my wife was like, she just wasn't having it. So
I just went to a
Even did
Halloween.
like fake stitches.
right, something. Yeah, something subtle maybe. I don't know.
You're at
I
the
just-
altar
I
and your
just
hand
went-
falls off. Ah!
I just went to a Halloween, and it was at a place that had like you could do 2 weddings at one time, and so the other wedding was more traditional, So everybody was in dresses, and then we had people dressed up like Bill and Morty, and it was hilarious. The wedding I was in was insane, but then like their wedding is at that end, and the wedding we were in was at that end, and the bathrooms were in the middle, so we had to like constantly just get stared at. And the more drunk at the entire night, they were like standing at the urinal like, "What are you supposed to be, a butcher?" Like guys were like, I wasn't the 7-foot tall dude in the Darth Vader costume, you dickheads. It's pretty funny. It was a great wedding.
That's fantastic. Well, cool. Seth, you're up, man.
Me?
Yes, you. Tell us about who you are and what you do and where you live and who your friends are and.
We all know this guy.
All your
Skip
awesome.
him.
We're here all night.
Social security number, my waist size.
Skip him.
Your mailing address.
Yeah, that's out there. I'm Seth W on Twitter. Also Skull Toaster, that's me. Yeah, I just do a bunch of internet stuff.
Oh my God!
folks,
Grease your door.
Sorry.
Me.
I live in the desert. Sorry, Seth.
Some
Go
of you
ahead.
might know me from the site I started back in the day called Noise Creep for AOL Music. That was me. If not, that's cool too. But yeah, Metal Bandcamp. Holy moly! I'm looking now in my iTunes collection of stuff I got. It's bonkers how much I have. I don't know how many I have. It's so nice. The one I've been listening to is Sludge.
Yes.
It's like
That
yeah.
record's so much fun, man.
Dim and Slime-Ridden Kingdoms. Oh my God.
So good.
Who? Spell that.
Yeah. Slug DGE. So it's like sludge, but with an extra G in there.
That's the greatest band name I've ever seen.
All Slug, Dim, Slime-Ridden Kingdoms. I didn't really know what to expect, but that's one I got recently, and I love it. Like really neat technical death metal, super duper awesomely produced, nice and crisp and clear, kind of in places where it needs to be. So I'm super stoked about that one. And
Well, and all their stuff is pay what you can, so
oh,
I mean,
is
you
it?
should
Oh,
give
you
them
mean
some dollars, but if you
Oh,
aren't
man.
sure and you want to test it, it's totally worth it.
yes, yes. Go put it in your wish list. Go get it for yourself. Whatever. Like it's phenomenal. I total surprise too. I had no idea who this band was.
Dude, they have a song called Spore Ensemble.
Yeah, so all of their song titles, and I'm assuming all their lyrics, although I'm not really sure on that, they're all about like slugs and bugs and gross stuff. And yeah, dude, it's fucking fantastic. I
It's
love
all of their albums are about like an alien race of slugs taking over the earth and destroying people, and it's like the dumbest but greatest concept at the same time. And they just
I might
Well,
skip
that's like a
work
band-
tomorrow and just listen to this band.
That's like a band like Cannabis Corpse, where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, what a cheesy thing. No, those guys can play. So
Yep.
Yeah, for
super
real.
technical, really good stuff. So hooray for that. And I forget who gave it to me. The name escapes me. I just got a gift on Bandcamp right now. But that's
Hey.
yeah.
There you
so
go.
nice. Thank you. Zyklonus. I don't know who that is. Zyklonius gifted it to me. So I don't know who that is, but that's awesome. So
Yeah,
hooray.
cool, man.
Yeah.
One thing that I've noticed with Metal Bandcamp Gift Club, we are, as a planet, out of band names, aren't we? We are officially, we have runs flat out of band names. We are just making shit up as we go.
I just saw one today. The band was called Horse Bastard, and
Case in point.
yeah, and the best part was the album name was Giraftermath, and I was like, yeah.
Oh my god!
That's fantastic.
That's the
Take all
best.
those names. Oh my god.
Also,
hilarious.
pay what you can. So if you'd like to look them up, it's
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Yep.
Giraffes
It starts out with a Ric Flair woo as well. So it starts out with like, I'll tell you one more time, woo, and then it cuts into the.
You sort of just sold me on this.
Beautiful.
Wow.
That's insane.
Awesome.
Horse
Seth.
bastard.
Horse
one word, of course.
bastard.
You can't
You
separate.
horse
things.
bastard.
All right, who's taking a piss?
Who is flushing the toilet constantly?
That ain't
in the
me.
background?
I almost did, but then I said, "Oh shit, this is live."
No, if you
You're
need
alive.
to, just mute
This
your
isn't
sound and
chat
you
roulette, damn it.
cut your video and you'll be all right. So, Spencer, you're up, bud. What you got?
Yes, so my name is Spencer. Twitter handle is @Spencer_Hotz, which is HOTZ. That is my
All right.
actual name, so
Hey,
feel
you!
free to. Yeah, you.
I think you bought me an album. You bought me an album.
Hey, thank you,
So,
Spencer.
thank you. I was going to say, you were one of my most recent gifts there on Monday, which was a pretty perfect end to a very long workday, so that was pretty sweet. And
You're
Lord
welcome.
Mantis, come on, pretty great. So,
So good.
yeah, so you can find me at Spencer_Hotz, and I remember seeing the hashtag start popping up, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? And I didn't even have Bandcamp yet, but then I was like, all right, I'm going to get on there and start figuring out what I can dish out to people, because I, of course, was a little turd that wouldn't buy digital before, and have since been educated.
Me too.
So got on there, started, and we've all talked about Frank today, naturally. And I think I had my account made for like 10 minutes and had bought a couple albums just to get started, and then was poking around to figure it out. And all of a sudden, that Migla album showed up, and I was like, I didn't even say anything to anybody, and this guy's already on top of it. So super awesome guy.
He's crazy.
Yeah, and he's gifted out so much stuff, so he's, huge shout out to him. But
I
yeah, in
tweeted the
terms
other
of-
day, he had like 115. If you guys
Yeah.
saw that tweet, and I'm sure it's like 140 by now. So anyway.
yeah, it's crazy. And I think that was one of the ones more recently that was kind of interesting. Was, like I said, Monday I was at work super late, and I got home, layered up to walk home because I live in Indianapolis, and it was 1 degree on Monday, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Layered up, walked home, checked my phone, and Jason there had sent me the Lord Mantis album, and I was like, well, that's a pretty sweet way to end the day. and then I woke up, and Chris Voss, I'm sure you guys have seen his stuff. He's gifted out a bajillion things.
He literally just sent me something 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly. So I woke up Tuesday morning and I had the Couch Slut album, and I was like, Lord Mantis plus Couch Slut in like an 8-hour window is a pretty fantastic combo from those two. So I don't know. I've been trying to gift them out, and I get paid Friday, so you guys can expect to see a few more going. And I don't know. This is just really cool to be part of. So I thank you guys for setting it up and being awesome people on Twitter.
Dude. Thank you, man. It's like it's not us. It's everybody. I mean, it's not just like the first couple gifts that were sent out were just to put a smile on somebody's face. And it's all of us that have just kind of kept the ball rolling. So thank you, man.
Well, and I think it's working. I mean, you can see it. Everybody keeps tweeting about this stuff. I kept expecting it to be like, it'll go away. And then instead it's like, wait, we have 5 more things that we think we're going to do. And I'm like, yes, and yes, let's do it.
And we're literally just making it up as we go.
I love that too.
Yeah. I mean, it's totally organic. The whole T-shirt thing yesterday, I jokingly tweeted something about T-shirts, and Jackie, I don't know her last name. She's Jackie_Cult on Twitter, but she's up in New York City too. But she jumped on it and was like, "Yes, I'm designing something for you. We're doing this right now."
Nice.
Oh, man.
I told her, I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never made shirts in my life. I don't know what's going on. If you want to design something, I guess I could figure it out from there. And she sent me this 4-paragraph email. Here's how you do it. It's really easy. We'll get a design. Then we got to find some printers. It's super, run off just do a run of 30 or 40 of them, see how it goes. She broke it all down for me. It was crazy. This Hangout thing. Trav was like, hey, you guys have done a couple of podcasts. Why don't you just do a hangout and get everybody to just chill with each other for an hour and a half?
I'm a tastemaker.
This is Trav's idea.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate that because I work for a relatively small company, and all the time we're just like, hey, how do you do this? And we're like, fuck, I don't know, let's figure it out. And you just do stuff.
Exactly.
And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But so far you guys are batting 100 over here, so.
We're trying, man. And if y'all have ideas for stuff, or if you're not on here, you're watching, tweet me for stuff. If Jackie's working on a design for T-shirts, that may roll over into stickers and patches. I had somebody ask me about patches.
Patches. Well, you have to have your metal vest. It's not legit if you don't have that.
I don't have a battle vest, and I'm not true. So.
I can put it on my 90s gas station jacket with my Jawbox patch. I'll put it right underneath that.
I'll put it on my work jacket. I'm sure they'll be thrilled.
Yeah.
I wonder if I had my Speedway apron, I could put it on there instead of a vest.
You could sew it on the inside and then flash it. Flash people. So
it's hilarious.
Awesome. Let's see who else.
Well, I'm going to jump off so someone else can take some space, but I'm going to throw my Twitter handle on the little chat window there, and if anybody wants to send me some, messages and Twitter my litter, then let's do it.
I'd Twitter your twatter.
I knew we would get perverted with it. I love it. What else would a video chat be with a little TikTok?
A bunch of dudes,
All right, you beautiful bearded men. I will talk to you later.
Good night, brother. Thanks for the album, dude.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Thank you, Spencer.
Keep it up, guys.
I think I might also switch to the just watching so someone else can get in for a bit, but it's been fun, and I'll put my Twitter thing in again, and hopefully catch you guys another time.
Awesome. Good night, Pat Cal. You're my favorite Canadian, and I love you.
Oh man, I love you too,
buddy. You beat out Devin Townsend.
I was gonna say,
dude, that's a lot of pressure.
He doesn't know any other Canadians personally, so you.
Wait, did he beat out?
Shut up, Jeremiah. Oh, I forgot about Rush. You're my 4th favorite Canadian.
Wait a minute.
Wait. So it goes the 3 members of Rush, then me, then Devin Townsend.
I think so. I haven't. Thought this out
then
very well.
Jim Carrey.
There's a lot of hockey players.
And Avril Lavigne.
Oh, I forgot about her.
A lot of people did. But that's okay. I can live with fourth. Like any, there's about 30-ish million of us. Like if I'm in the top million, I'd be okay with that. So.
Are you still at work? Look at this
No.
guy. He's got professional lighting and everything.
That's in my basement.
He's on point.
Sorry, man.
I come prepared. Let's just say.
Yeah, you don't mess around.
All right, take it easy, guys.
See you,
All right,
man.
buddy. Have a good night. All right, so we've got. Let's see. Jason, I think you were up next, and then
it's Jacob over there.
Jacob,
right?
yeah, Freeb. Is it Freeb or Freb? Because I've only ever read it and never said it out loud until just.
Freeb.
He keeps coming on and leaving, coming on and leaving. I think he's got a bad connection or something.
It's weird. It's actually pronounced Smith. It's very strange.
It's French. It's French. It's French.
All right, Jacob, how do you pronounce your last name, buddy? You're muted. Let me see.
Oh,
Dude, who is flushing a toilet? For the love of God! What is that sound?
My bedroom is actually just a big bathroom.
Oh, okay. Okay, you live in the bathroom.
I live.
No, he actually lives in a toilet.
I feel like
believe it.
Yeah, I've passed out in a bathtub once or twice, but never lived there on purpose.
It's actually a very rare, like digestive disease that I can't use.
So I actually installed a toilet in front of my computer desk, and I just don't ever get up.
Yeah, actually, can I sign up for that? I'd like that too.
That doesn't sound
It's
bad.
actually not a bad deal.
Yeah.
My last name is pronounced Freebie.
Freebie. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the way I've always been saying it in my head.
Jacob
Well, no,
Freebie.
names are important though, so I want to make sure we get that.
Yeah, no worries.
important.
Yeah. So my Twitter handle is jfreebie.
Okay.
Because my first name's Jacob,
Yes.
and my last name is Freebie.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, so then Jason, and then Jacob Freebie, and then Trav, you can go. You were the last one to jump on. And then we'll see if anybody else jumps on or not. There's like 9 or 10 people watching.
So
All
cool.
right, so what's the format here?
We need your blood type, your
All right.
email address. No, just name, where you're
Social
from. Yeah, just name where you're from, Twitter handle, and then something awesome that somebody gifted you this week or last couple
Okay,
days. Or whatever.
so my name's actually Jason. My Twitter handle is SharkThrone at SnarkThrone666.
Thank God that's not confusing or anything.
There'll be a quiz.
There is anyway. There's a story behind it, but my original avatar looked just like Metal Texas, so I had to change it. So
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
remember that?
Yep.
It used to be a picture of Fenriz, and then somebody was complaining about they were getting me confused with Metal Text, so I changed it to a shark. So I had to change it to SharkThrone.
Yep.
I mean, what else would you do? So
Wait a minute, they were getting you confused with metal text when it clearly doesn't say at metal text next to your picture.
His hands were tied.
People don't
Well-
read; they just look at pictures, man.
Okay.
So anyway, my actual name's Jason Gonzalez. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Originally from Seattle, Washington.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I've been kind of just loosely involved with you guys on Twitter. Don't do anything much other than tweet and listen to metal. And picked up on the fact that there was kind of a tight community going on with Jeremiah, Manny, Seth. You know, I was listening to some podcasts like Trav's podcast and Jonathan's podcast, and started getting involved. And then all of a sudden, this Metal Bandcamp gift club thing started. And I think I was there actually, saw the tweet at work the morning that Jeremiah said, "Hey, if you're feeling like shit, why not give some people some albums?" And
it works, man.
Hi.
And then, of
Hi.
course, Manny being Manny,
Hey, how are you?
took off with it. And
Hello.
Hello.
Who are you talking to,
Oh,
Jeremiah?
Jason, hold on just a sec. Is it? How do you pronounce your name?
My name is Pablo.
Pablo. Hey, how are you tonight?
I'm from Brazil. No speak English.
Don't just stare at us with your thumb up and be animated. Talk.
Pablo, hey man, you're in Brazil?
Pablo,
Yes.
you keeping your ass clean, honey?
That's amazing.
Pablo, honey.
Pablo,
Is he talking?
honey,
Yes.
come to Florida.
Come on, y'all.
Oh, sorry.
Dude's calling in from Brazil trying to hang out with us. Chill out. So,
You're right.
Pablo, you said you don't speak much English?
No, I speak Portuguese.
Ah, okay. Okay. I don't know if any of us speak Portuguese.
Oh.
I can't even hear him. Is he talking?
Apparently only Jeremiah can hear him.
Oh,
I
okay.
can hear him.
I can't hear him.
Gente, eu não tô entendendo nada que vocês estão falando.
Okay, Pablo. Awesome, man. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you, buddy.
Vai.
Okay.
Bye.
See you, dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jason.
I didn't hear him. I just heard this long silence. So.
Oh yeah, no. So it popped up just his avatar, and he said, "Hi, I'm Pablo." Or I asked him how to pronounce his name because it came up like Pablo Tao or something. And so I asked him how to pronounce his name. He said, "Pablo, I'm from Brazil. I don't speak English." I said, "You don't speak English?" He said, "No, I speak Portuguese." I said, none of us. Awesome, dude. Thanks for jumping on. Nobody speaks Portuguese.
My 7 years of Spanish didn't work at all.
Yep. Anyway, Jason. Uh-oh, you're muted now. What did I do? Sorry, bud.
I unmuted myself.
Okay. Yeah. I can't tell what's happening. Hangouts is acting crazy. Anyways, go ahead, bud. Finish what you were talking about.
I forgot. Anyway, so
no, you were having a bad night.
So Jeremiah was having a bad night for some reason, and he said, hey, why not? Christmas just happened. Let's keep the spirit of giving going. Let's give some albums. If you feel bad, give your friend an album. Yeah. And I remember reading that and thinking, wow, that's a good guy right there. And then Manny, of course, said, whoa, we can turn this into a thing. And so I don't know how many albums I've gifted, probably just maybe 20 or something like that. Nothing compared to Frank or Chris Voss, but
they're legends. So
yeah,
those guys are amazing. But probably my most favorite album that I've been gifted is Mutoid Man.
Yes.
Oh man, that is the shit right there. Yes. And the guy that gifted me that is I think his name's his last name's Malensky. His Twitter handle is like SMO. He's a animator.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that guy up. Yeah, he's in Brooklyn. That guy's awesome.
Right. He's actually his roommate is the guitar player vocalist from Mutoid Man. So
Ian, what's his name?
Yeah, Steve Malensky. Right?
Yeah.
And wow. You know, I just want to say to anybody that's here tonight, that's hearing this, thank you. If you've given me something, this is the best thing. I can't believe how, really awesome it is. And Jeremiah and Manny for kind of taking the whole thing, the bull by the horns, and driving it through and making it happen. Because I said this initially. I said this wouldn't have happened if it wouldn't have been cool people that were doing it, people that were genuine and nice and honest, and you could feel their honesty and their genuine, good-naturedness coming through, even through the internet. Because if it was just somebody random, it would have just been like, forget it, But I think it was a big part of somebody like Jeremiah leading it, and Manny as well, and then all of a sudden it just snowballed into everybody just jumping on. Anyway, that's it.
Absolutely, dude. And I appreciate you saying that. It's it's been really crazy, and I love you guys. And I don't. Oh. What did I do? Oh, somebody just gifted me the Bell Witch album. And
Nice.
Right.
And I opened it so just to pull it out of my wish list, and then the Bandcamp.
Yes, quick,
app-
get it off there.
Yeah, well, and then the Bandcamp app just started playing it. So, unless y'all want to listen to Bellwitch with me, we can.
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
no, I'm down. I love them.
Yes, me too. Awesome. Wait, we got, let's see, Vincent and Chris.
Boss.
What's up, buddy?
Hey,
Yeah,
How we doing?
is Chris Voss?
What's up, guys? How we doing?
You son of a mother, you. You.
Legend.
Yes. Awesome. So let's see, we were Jason, so then Freebie. There's 2 Jacobs, so I'm going to use y'all's last names.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I've been called Freebie for most of my life. Jacob's a very common name. All right, so yeah, I'm Jay Freebie.
Hi, Jay.
Oh, yeah. Hi. I think probably my favorite thing that I've been gifted is either the new Mirker album or Chinese football. And it's not metal, but I love emo. It's shaped me
Heck yeah.
a lot. It's such a damn good album. And I don't know what they're saying because I don't speak Chinese, but it sounds so good.
Oh my
That is a universal language.
That Chinese football album is so good.
Right?
Celtic Frosty turned me onto that.
Yeah, I think he sent me that Chinese football album.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they're a Chinese emo band.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in.
So good, so good.
Was it a spoof of American football?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm up here near Seattle, Washington. So that's where I'm at, Pacific Northwest.
Olympia.
Near Olympia.
All right.
I'm closer to Olympia than I am Seattle. Yeah, but so if you're ever in around, just let me know. I've gone and seen Ben of Black Metal and Brews. We hung out. We had
Did you?
Yeah, we had a beer. We had a brew. And
He's down in Portland.
Yeah, I went down to Portland to see Failure. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a good show, and then a good night with Ben. So yeah.
2 sweet dudes hanging out.
Oh yeah, we got a piece of pizza.
Yeah.
And
Ben's the best.
It was really fun.
Hey, Jason, can you do me a favor and mute your mic when you're moving around?
Absolutely not.
It's so much background noise, dude. Your door and your I don't know what else is going on. I don't know if it's just wind or what, but it's really loud.
And everything else.
Cool.
Awesome. And then Jacob, I think you're frozen again.
Oh no.
It's your toilet internet. All right, you're not even here for me to rag on you. I guess I shouldn't do it when you're not here, huh?
He needs waterproof Wi-Fi.
Apparently. All right, Trav, go ahead, bud. You're up.
My turn. What's going on, y'all? My name is Trav, and I recognize a lot of Twitter handles. I know a lot of you guys listen to my podcast. Thank you so much. I love that. If you guys listened to the episode that I did with Jeremiah and Manny, you guys know that this started a year and a half ago for me with Jeremiah. This madman just sent me $25 because I was like, I really want the new Animals as Leaders vinyl, but I can't afford it. Woe is me. And this friend of Seth's was like, here's money, go buy it yourself. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And here we are. So, anyway.
Yeah, this started like a year ago.
Yeah, and now we're best friends, man. I crashed at your house a couple months back, and we went out and had a couple beers.
Yeah.
It was great.
He took me to the best, like one of the best breakfasts I've ever had in my life in Richmond, Virginia. It was so good.
Oh yeah.
I had him on the way down to Florida to watch to watch the Phillies waste my money. Ugh. Anyway, I'm in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I live about 45 minutes or an hour south of Seth. He's up there in the Poconos, and I'm like between the Poconos and Philly. I'm in that area somewhere. But anyway.
Dude,
blah, 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 blah.
Secret Cutters from Bethlehem, right?
Yes.
Secret Cutter. Yeah, their drummer lives 10 minutes from me.
Yep.
That's how I got them all in my house for the podcast. They're a good bunch of dudes. Okay, I've gotten 8 gifts so far, and has anybody talked about Bruce and his birthday?
Not yet, dude. Go for it.
Dude, Bruce, the Bruce. What's his last name? Fraser.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
There's no
Bruce
I,
Fraser?
just Fraser.
Oh.
Fraser. 37 albums on his birthday. 37 in one day. The dude probably ignored his family and spent the whole day just bouncing albums off of his gift list. But think about that. This dude could listen to a brand new album every single week until October because of you guys and everybody else. That's shit crazy. Anyway, I've gotten 8 so far. I accidentally checked somebody, I think it was Frank, just bought me Yellow and Green by Baroness, and I already have that one. I checked the wish list by accident. So now Baroness got my money twice. Got money twice for it. But my favorite album so far is, oh my God, Pet Cow bought me Whores.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude. Has anybody heard the Whores album?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
That is totally, like, that's got that Mutoid Man, like, rock, metal,
yeah.
stepped it down and played Rocky. Oh my God, dude, I love that record so much. I got Nails, Couch Slut, Baroness, Mutoid Man, Royal Thunder is growing on me. Julie Christmas is so weird, but I really dig it. I love it. I'm all over the map with this, but
that Royal Thunder record is fantastic too, man. Sit with that. Go kind of read the lyrics and dig into the backstory about that a little bit. That makes me cry. It's so good.
Yeah.
Especially once you kind of get the story a little bit about behind it. So the singer and the guitar player were dating, broke up, but then recorded that album about their breakup while they were going through it and just after and like dealing with that heartbreak, but still playing shows together. And they toured that album.
It's like Fleetwood Mac.
No, that's No Doubt. I think that's No Doubt, Jeremiah.
That's Guns N' Roses.
Yes, that is Guns N' Roses.
So anyway, I'm blown away by this, and what I mean, yeah, people being nice to everybody is cool and everything, but what's blowing me away about it is how much attention this is getting and how that website that Seth set up, dude, it's like I'm going to set up a website just as a place to land and give instructions on how to do this. But he's updating it with like blog entries as they're coming in, and like every time I look at it, there's something new. There's something new. There's something new.
It's so neat. All the different updates.
This is it's amazing. And Pet Cow said we have 3 birthdays next week, so this is gonna get very real. Yeah,
we got to pace ourselves.
Better save money.
So everybody skip 2 Starbucks coffees this next week and give it.
Yep.
That's right. That's all it is.
But like, here's a quick story. I'll say this then, and then I'll shut the hell up. But at the time that all of the oh my God, somebody just joined the hangout that's like symbols instead of words. You see that?
Yes.
Who's that?
Yes.
Well, anybody can join.
Yeah.
Anybody can, and that's why we got some dude from Brazil. We had some chick with a Katy Perry avatar. I booted her real quick.
I saw that.
So yeah, I don't know. Hang out for a couple minutes. If you don't say nothing, I'll kick you out.
So Frank, when the tweet started coming across that it was Bruce's birthday, I was one of the first guys to jump on it. It happened to be in the morning, and my wife and I went to Wegmans. We were food shopping. And I was like, oh, man, I don't know, spend money on this, but I have to because it's for gift club and everything. So I bought him a $10 album. I bought him Torch, Restarter. I walked over to my cart, and I pulled $10 worth of food out that my fat ass doesn't need anyway. I put it back on the shelf, no harm, no foul. Bruce got an album. So
you literally took food from your children's mouth.
It's not hard.
Send it to. I'm kidding, buddy.
Say it again. You broke up.
I said you literally took food from your children's mouths to hand it to a stranger on the internet.
if you want to word it to make me sound to be a bad parent, yes, that's exactly. I took
kidding.
cookies out of my kid's face, and I gave him a birth.
They didn't need to.
Anyway,
Yeah, dude, that's cool. I love hearing those kind of stories. I don't know who you were from, and I'm not sure what Asian characters that would, but bye. Yep, dude, I love hearing stories like that because it's that kind of. I mean, it's like self-sacrifice. Like it's gonna make his day, and so I don't need that bag of potato chips. I don't need that extra cup of coffee at Starbucks this week. I don't need to go to Wendy's for lunch. I can just go home and make a sandwich, and make somebody else's day instead. It's fucking cool, man.
There was Zayo sent out something that one of their friends' daughter was diagnosed with unpronounceable cancer. That word before I tried to say it a couple times and pulled a muscle in my face. But this poor little girl came down with a problem, and I guess Scott told me that they have medical insurance, but of course that doesn't cover anything because why the hell would it, right?
Right.
And they still
What do you
need
think this is?
because I said, I know, right? Sorry. So that I said when a little girl gets diagnosed with cancer, how do you come up with a number like 8,000? Like it seemed like such a specific number. Why wouldn't you just go for 10? And he was like, these people they don't want an extra dime. That's what they think they need right now,
Yep.
So I kind of got on the horn with the guys that are all at the roots of this thing, and I said, I know that's not really at the spirit. I mean, it is the spirit of it, but it's not really what Metal Bandcamp Gift Club does.
Right.
Does anybody have an objection to me sending that out over the Twitter account? And of course, everyone unanimously was like, of course not. So I sent it out, and dude, they hit their $8,000 in one day. And
Yeah,
it wasn't us.
21
It
hours.
wasn't all us and everything. Yeah, it wasn't all us. I'm not saying yay, everybody band together and gave me $8,000. They had people giving them huge amounts of money, but we helped, and I thought it was just important. Hey, let's all stop buying bullshit metal albums that day, and let's get together and really do something that actually really matters. Because let's face it, this is all nice sentiments and everything, but this is a sick little girl, and we got to be a part of that too. So. I mean, to hell with anybody that tweets in and says, "Oh, this is cute. I'm not interested in it," or whatever. Dude, this is a force, and I'm not trying to be dramatic or exaggerate or anything, but this is for real, man.
Yep. It's
Proud
pretty
to be a
cool.
part of it.
It's pretty cool.
That's it. I'm out.
You're cool. All right, so Vincent and then Chris Voss.
Hey.
Yeah, Vincent, what you got, bud? How's your night?
Wait. Oh, it's going okay. How's your guys? Sorry I joined on late. I had some stuff to do after work and
No, man.
dinner and stuff. Being on the West Coast, I'm a little bit behind everybody else, I guess.
Yeah, no, there's a couple people that are out there.
Yeah.
Freebies in Washington State. Jason, you're in Vegas, so.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I live in SoCal, so.
Where in Southern California?
Pasadena.
Okay. My dad's retired Navy. I spent about 4.5 years in Oceanside, so.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a little bit closer to San Diego, but I know where that is. That's cool.
Yeah, a little south from you, but.
Yeah. It's a nice place. I've been there once or twice, but yeah, I'm Vincent. My Twitter handle is Steel Smoked Fish.
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple of you, I think, either follow me or just started following me. I think one of you, Chris Voss, I know follows me. Chris Voss is the man.
I just followed you last night.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're Shark Throne.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. What's up, dude?
Hi.
We're all trying to
Love it.
Yeah, there's so much good stuff
Put
flying
the face
around.
in the internet name.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what's been good in your ears recently?
Oh, well, I mean, the best thing that I've gotten through this, I think, is that new Batushka album. I imagine a lot of people probably mentioned that already, but
I haven't heard it yet. All day people are talking about it.
It's fucking wacky. It's the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my entire life, but I love it. It's like It's
All right.
like I mean, you know what the concept of it is, right? It's like
I
it's
don't.
it's black metal mixed with Russian Orthodox clergy like chanting music.
Amazing. I'm looking it up right now.
It is insane. It's so good. It's like, and the dude who does vocals for them hits like the lowest notes I've ever heard like a human being make.
Liturgia?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Okay.
It's nuts.
Insane, man.
Yeah. Listen, the choicest cut I think is like the third track off of it.
Oh, they're all named.
Yeah, it's like Liturgia, or no, it's like Yectania 1 through 7 or 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Yectania,
it is.
Yeah.
It is the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life, but like
Right.
I love it so much.
Well, I'm on it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Witching Hour. They're
Yeah, it's put out
Vader's
by
got a
Witching
bunch of
Hour.
releases on there. On them. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's on my wish list. I'll go dig into that later tonight and
Oh, for sure.
see what I think.
I know that one's. I've seen a lot of people get that album gifted to them. That was a really popular one. But like, I almost like missed that album. I don't even know how that happened. I saw like so many people talking about it, and I'm like, this can't be that good. And then I finally like broke down and listened to it. I'm like, oh my god.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Definitely one of the weirder things I've ever listened to, but like it works way more than you think that it would.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I'll have to dig into that, man. That's fantastic. Cool. Chris, man, how's your evening? What's going on?
Hey, evening is great. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Faces and voices to the Twitter handles.
Welcome.
Yes.
Glad you all like the gifts. I'm trying to catch up to Frank. Dude. I'm like 30 behind still. I'm just never gonna catch that guy.
No, I don't think anybody is. I don't know how he gets like the time to just go through and gift that many things. Like, it's nuts.
You know what?
I don't have that much in my PayPal.
The guy's buying 3 bottles of scotch a night. I'm assuming he's just drinking a bottle a night and just gifting as fast as he possibly can. That's got to be. I'm almost done with my bottle of scotch. That's why I haven't gifted as much as I could have yet.
What scotch?
Get with the program.
Oban 14 year tonight.
Oh, nice.
So how did I come to this? I came to this because I really didn't follow any of the online metal stuff, because every time you would dip a toe in, it would be kind of like, you're not cult enough, fuck you, you suck, you know? Go back to mamby-pamby metal. So I was following, actually, Adrian Begrand from Decibel Magazine, Pop Matters, and stuff like that, and he had tweeted out, hey, you know, if you guys are interested in this Metal Bandcamp gift club. I was a Bandcamp guy for years, you know, not a whole lot, but just kind of every time I would find something, if it was a band that I really liked, hey, you can get lossless files, and that's great, and you can support them to give a little bit more of a better cut. So I think from there I started following Jeremiah, and then followed Frank, and then followed Megan, who I didn't know was in Couch Slut. I thought Couch Mutt was just kind of like she liked dogs or something like that. And then just started gifting.
I don't really know her, but most of the pictures I see of her, she's with at least like 4 dogs. So.
Right, so I'm completely justified in not making that connection. So
hang on,
time
out. Is this Chris Voss?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
That's okay.
My thing dropped the call. I had to rejoin. Sorry.
More than happy to validate my identity at any time.
Thank you.
and real quick, does Megan have a lot of dogs, or does she live in a kennel?
So she works a couple of day jobs. One of them is at a kennel, like at a doggy daycare.
Yep.
So people drop off their dogs in the morning, go to work, come back and pick them up in the evening. So she's hanging
in
out with
her
dogs all day.
apartment.
No,
no, she does have like 3 dogs in her apartment.
She does, yeah, 2 or 3. But yeah, no, the work thing is at a different location.
Oh, okay. So she doesn't take care of him in her apartment. She does it somewhere else.
Yeah, no, that's a separate like doggy daycare, like storefront or whatever.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, sorry.
No, so that's how it started.
Chris.
Just started following people and gifting people, and then all of a sudden, just as soon as you follow Frank, just seems to be the nicest guy on the planet.
Oh my! I can't wait to talk to him, man.
All of a sudden, this community just started happening. Jeremiah just started, talking back, and Megan started to talk back, and just started to see this kind of crazy community come up. Shark Throne, had a lot of great little interactions back and forth, and kind of an interesting way to kind of find finally a community. I have no one, friends or family, that listen to this type of music.
Me too.
Except
You do
my
now.
son.
Yeah.
I started real young. The first thing he ever heard was things like Dark Throne and things like that. So he likes whatever screams, Dad, let's play that. So it's finally nice to get a community that does stuff like that. It's fantastic.
Cool.
Far stuff that great gifts. I mean. To be honest, I'm really taken with this, and I think it was, I don't know if he was on yet or not, but Ken K666, Ken, gave me Crimea by We Lost the Sea. It's got a very ISIS feel to it. It's just this pounding, heavy, slow, very methodical record. It's fantastic. And then on the other side of the spectrum, just a weird, funny metal Bandcamp story was I was talking to, I think it was Jonathan and Nathan Sizemore, right? Altar of the Cowl. We were talking about his best of list.
Right.
And we were talking about Curism. And as we were tweeting about Curism, someone gifted me Curism. I'm like, this is so weird. What a weird
That's right. That was last night.
Yeah, right. Someone just gifted me Curism, and I'm looking at the name. I'm like, hey, this person lives in your town. And Nathan's like, I think that's my wife. So as we were talking about it, his wife gifted me Curism. It was just that weird kind of like, you don't get synchronicity like that anywhere else, you know? So
yeah, that was crazy.
Nice metal Twitter. It's bringing everybody together. It's keeping smiles on the faces. It's just been fantastic. I hope this continues, and I can't wait for birthdays next week. It just seems like we're developing a pretty strong community. So
that's gonna be lit.
I thank all of you for kind of being positive and making someone who's not very prone to doing chats or I probably tweeted like 500 tweets before this. Now I'm at like 2,000.
Yeah, I know,
in the last week, right?
I was exactly the same way. I barely even used my Twitter. My Twitter was just a place for me to dump all of like the weird thoughts that I get stuck in my head, like just sentences that get stuck in my head and I need to get them out. So I put them on Twitter, and then I started this thing, and I got like 30 new followers.
Exactly. Yeah. Or even worse, it's just a news feed, right? So. It's been fantastic. So cheers to all of you, and I hope we continue this going forward.
Dude,
thank you so much, Chris.
Yeah.
You just gifted me Wolf in the Epitaph as I was on this call.
I couldn't get the hangout. I'm like, well, if I can't get into the hangout, someone's getting some gifts tonight.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. I will definitely.
I guess it's my turn then, because we're back around. That's everybody.
Oh.
Yep.
The man.
I had to pull it up because I'm trying to remember like what my wish list.
Go.
Yep. Sorry. Bye.
Yeah.
My
Bye.
wish list for the longest
really
time.
Fun. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just messing with you. Sorry.
No, I know, man. You're good. You're good. My sense of humor is super dry and sarcastic, so I can read it. I love it. My wish list for the longest time was just like bookmarks. A lot of it was albums that I already owned, digitally or physically. I just put it up. Okay, good night.
Wow.
Harsh.
So a lot of these I'm looking through and I'm like, well, I own that. I already listened to that 72 times. But like, what's new? And I really there's a band called The Lion's Daughter.
Yeah.
I heard of them.
I just discovered them. They've been kicking out stuff since like 2007 or something.
Really?
They've been around for a while, like 3-4 albums.
Is their new one out on like Season of Mist or something?
Yeah, Black Sea.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, no, it's who's that out on? Good Die Young Music. No, that's the artwork. I'm sorry.
I'm thinking of a completely different band with Lion in the name. It just hit me right now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm looking at it right now. This album's from 2013 anyway. This isn't their new one. But anyway, dude, it's just phenomenal. Dean, I forget his last name. Dean from he's in the UK.
Yeah.
Writes for like Pop Matters and Quietus and stuff. So no, it's black metal, like doomy kind of black metal. It's weird.
Dean Brown.
Yeah, Dean. Yeah, Brown. Thank you. I only interact with him on a daily basis. You think I'd remember his last name? Sorry, Dean. But yeah, he mentioned them, and I had never heard them, so I just liked his tweet and then went back and visited it, and then dug through their back list, and dude, they're really, really, really good. What else? Somebody gave me the Baptist Bushcraft, which I already have.
Yes.
It brought it to my attention. That record is just pummeling.
I forgot about Baptist too. John just fell down to like my 8th favorite Canadian. Forgot about that.
Okay. Yeah, don't forget about Baptist ever.
Hey, speaking of John, is it too late to get in on the birthday thing?
No.
No, of course not.
Our birthday thing?
No.
Seth.
No,
Seth,
not at all.
Tell him what to do.
That's a rolling thing, man. Just get with Jonathan.
Nice, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
you've got to worry about it for many more months at this point, but...
Right. No, just totally make sure you're following Pet Cow.
Yeah, we are.
And just DM him your month and year.
Nice,
I mean,
okay.
month and day. Sorry. Day and month. Oh, my God.
I don't know if I
Trav.
want to be the year, because I don't want to...
Trav.
I already feel uncomfortable enough being, like, the baby of this call. Like, I don't know how old the
Well,
rest of
never
you
mind.
are, but I assume you're at least all, like, a couple years older than me.
Yeah,
Probably
close to
Seth
age
is
of
actually 83.
I am not
Seth is 83 years old.
Look at all this.
Grandfather.
I believe
Yeah.
Looks awesome. Looks awesome.
I think I'm probably the oldest here.
Maybe.
I'm 700.
That depends.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
My name is
brother.
Methuselah.
Dude, Pet Cow just tweeted me. This is bullshit. I demand a refund.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome.
I love that guy.
I didn't preface this at all. So my name's Jeremiah. I live in Richmond, Virginia. My Twitter handle's @_JeremiahN. But yeah, so I think I led with that early on, but then we've had 5 or 6 new people jump on and people jump off and whatever. So, cool. Well, is there anything else y'all want to throw in? Because I'm gonna stop the broadcast, but we can still hang out. I'm just gonna change headphones and go out back and smoke a cigarette.
I was just going to say that I met Jeremiah, how long has it been now? A year and a half or so? Or 2 years?
I started following before I even... So I remember Buzzgrinder and Noise Creep, but I didn't really recognize who you were until you left Noise Creep and started your bike blog. I was starting to ride my bicycle to work, and I just Googled like bike blogs.
Yeah.
Yours popped up, and that's initially how I found out like who you were.
Whoa.
No kidding.
Wow. And then you started following Skull Toaster.
Yep.
And man, we've been talking for a while.
Yeah. You started Skull Toaster in October of what, 2011, right?
2011, yeah.
And I think I started following in like December or maybe January of 2012.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. And dude, seriously, man, when I talk to people about Twitter, like just internet nerds or people like in the biz and stuff like that, and I'm always trying to talk about Twitter and how it's not just tweeting out freaking tour dates and stuff like that. I always mention you, and I'm like, dude, I met this guy, and he's like super rad and super nice guy, and I'm glad we met, and you're doing this, and we're all doing this, and yeah, that's my sappy conversation thing. You're a gem.
I said it on a podcast. Yeah. I said it on a podcast, and I don't know if it was Trav's, I don't remember, or if it was we were just talking one day on a back channel or something. But Seth, you are the godfather. Like you are the man who is kind of. Because you and I met through Skull Toaster, and now
because you're 83. That's what
right.
That's right. Actually, it all comes back to that. So I mean, this is. I mean, it's my heart, but it's your heart too, bud. Like this community, you've been preaching this for years, and finally, it's clicking with some folks.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean, I'm sorry, I forgot who is it? Chris saying like, it's a nice community of people on Twitter and stuff like that. It's not all, I can't believe what Dave Mustaine said. Like, through that stuff. Like we all hang out and we're like, hey, how's your day? And it's just freaking nice. Like to not have to be on guard at all times and like slip up and like, I actually like this Spice Girls song. and like no one's gonna revoke
What? How dare you?
Yeah, no one's gonna revoke your
That's
metal.
not very cool of you.
Right, and we're allowed to like do that and like emo. Oh my god, like it's fantastic. Like
I like emo.
so.
I love emo, dude.
Yeah. Do you know about washed up emo?
What's
Washed up emo?
That's a great podcast. That's what.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a podcast?
Yep.
It's a podcast and it's a blog and it's a emo night in New York City that this guy Tom Mullen does. He's been doing it a couple years and like, dude's doing it right. Like just talking
Nice.
to people. Yeah.
I will
So
definitely have to check that out. The only like emo blog I follow right now is Couch King, and
oh,
that's
okay.
where I've been getting most of like my news and stuff like that from. But I just
Yeah.
have record labels that I stick to. I bought like
Yes.
a bunch of stuff from Count Your Lucky Stars for Black Friday, so I still have to go through some of that. But I'm super stoked.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Check out washed up emo. He's got a lot of
Definitely. Yeah, I will.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, like I said, I'm gonna stop the broadcast.
Whoa,
but-
whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, hold on. I guess I'm not. Hold on.
Jeremiah.
Wait,
you gotta,
Metal
you gotta
Bandcamp
bust
is
out.
over?
You gotta bust out that ESP once first.
Oh, dude, I can grab it. I literally play bass and I haven't played guitar in forever.
Don't give us any shit.
You see this acoustic on the wall? I plunk around a little bit on that. But
Listen to
like,
this guy.
I haven't grabbed an electric in forever. Let me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just at least show it to us, then, you know.
Wow, this is just like Mark Maron's podcast now. He plays the guitar at the end and everything.
Oh.
This is the new baby.
Oh, look at that thing.
Oh,
Hang on.
fun.
Very nice.
Yep,
I gotta get a paper towel.
Do you?
I'm gonna send you an As the Story Grows sticker. You can put it right on the Facebook.
Right under the
Right on.
string.
Hey, I already
Yes.
did
Yeah.
that.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Jason
Yes, he
beat me
did.
to it. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been fun. I'm excited to play guitar again.
Yay.
Hey, God bless you. You deserve that right there, man.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you
Only
do.
because I bought it for myself.
Hey,
Well,
counts. Counts.
Yep.
You're an adult. You get to buy yourself gifts.
I have to.
That's right.
Yes.
I have to jump off here, guys. I get up at o'clock every morning to go to work, so I'm gonna go to bed. So
Hey, good night.
Yeah.
Work.
thanks everybody.
Night, Travis.
Trav,
Take care, man.
love you, buddy.
Later,
All right,
dude.
brother.
Love you too. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So on that note,
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off too, dude.
yeah, it's the first Metal
Aw.
Bandcamp Gift Club episode. Has been fantastic.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for hanging out.
Hopefully not the last.
No, it's been great.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna do it again either next. So either I don't know if it'll be every Wednesday. I know like Nathan Sizemore and a couple people have like
Yeah.
work schedules they can't jump on during the week. So we may do one on like a Saturday or a Sunday or
Yeah.
something.
I saw
Um,
Nathan say that weekends work better for him, and honestly, that's kind of the same because I work like Monday through Friday, but I have every weekend off. So like,
Cool.
but
Make it happen.
Awesome, dude.
Plus,
We'll
we
work
gotta
it
figure out. We'll figure it out, Jeremiah. But you know, obviously, you wouldn't want it to have all the same people. You want different people
Right.
every time.
Yeah.
a rotating cast of characters.
We've rotated like 20 people tonight, so
Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I gotta say too, watching it on the YouTube was like enjoyable. Like it was like I found myself like laughing, and I still had these earbuds in, and like it's like yeah, totally. Oh yeah, I'm not on it. So yeah,
Awesome.
it's still a fun experience. So.
Absolutely. Worked great.
So good deal. I'm glad to hear that too, Seth. So
Yep.
cool. Well, yeah, like I said, y'all, you're welcome to hang out. We don't have to end the chat. We're just gonna end the broadcast. So
Cool. I'm taking off. Good night, guys.
night, buddy.
See ya.
Yeah, see you on the-
Seth, thank you.